Hi, let's do something fun for the last tarot reading of the day. I finished my sketchbook a few days ago that I started in October with the little characters I make, the little Tony, the tiny devil, and Leonard, his little friend. And I'm gonna randomly choose a page to see what this reading will be about. Eating! It's about eating. Look at them. Popcorn and a big ass club sandwich. So let's see. Something about consuming, something about taking energy in, receiving energy, receiving, receiving, receiving. So you are in an era of receiving things. You might be checking your eating habits, like eating better, checking like getting your blood work done to see what nutrition you need, where you're lacking, what vitamins you need, stuff like that. Let's see. So this is not a love reading after all. I was hoping for one, but this is a self-care, self-development. Yes, look at her, the Queen of Pentacles. You are in your nurturing energy. You are nurturing yourself. You are very down to earth right now. You are focusing on your material abundance, which means your house, your money, your body, your community. You are a mother, is what I'm hearing. Mother. And very happy. You are pulling in happiness. It'll make you happier to take care of yourself. You will be more like easier to deal with, whatever that means, whatever that means. Your manifestations will come in quicker as well. So what you're pulling in is happiness, complete happiness. 10 of Cups is like wish fulfillment card. It's you're connected to the divine on the inside of you and on the outside of you. So what I'm also hearing is a mental and physical detox. So a body detox, mind detox. Again, speak to your GP. Is that what you call it? Like your home doctor, Hausarzt. With the Chariot coming out in the upright, this change in your life is coming fast. As soon as you start working out, as soon as you start fixing your eating habits, what you consume on a daily, this is also screen time. So anything that you put in, anything that you receive femininely, in a feminine way, this could also be the music you listen to. Make sure not to, what do you call that? Low vibrational lyrics, violence, violence, titties and ass, titties and money, corruption and violence. Don't listen to music like that. Don't, not right now. There's a time and place for everything. Right now, try to nurture yourself, your mind, your body, and the community you have. Because it's funny. It's funny that you have to put out so much energy right now when you've been really receiving a lot. There's a no, wait, I'm getting confused. So let me get a clarifier. Are you supposed to balance something out or are you supposed to be more in the feminine? Three of Cups is not a clarifier. Three of Cups in the reverse is okay. Actually, it is a clarifier. I apologize for it. Sorry, I'm quick. Aries, Mercury. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Three's a crowd. Don't consume too much. There should be a good balance between putting out and taking in. Right now, what you need to take in, especially, just try to detox everything. What you take in should be positive. What you put out should be positive as well. Doesn't always have to be, but just that's how you reach these things quicker. That's how you reach these things quicker if you know how to. It's not detox, it's more so transmuting energy, okay? Transmuting energy. Transmuting energy is the key word here. You have to transmute energy, and I think you're already doing that. You're already doing that quite well. You've understood that. I'm hearing someone, like, I'm feeling someone sweating a lot. So someone's in the gym a lot, someone's in the mountains, like hiking. And I think you've understood something about energy exchange, just exerting so much, like exerting yourself, like exhausting yourself. You've understood something about giving and taking energy. And I think because you understood that, because you're implementing the things you have realized that you've understood as the Queen of Pentacles, happiness is coming in fast. Okay. Queen of Cups. So something emotional. You're changing emotionally. This could be you pulling in love, but you already knew that you're more connected to your intuition again because you did this exchange of give and take with your energy, working out, eating better, seeing how that comes out, right? What kind of changes that brings on. And I think you're becoming the master of your material reality as well as your emotional reality. That is amazing. Like you're growing up. This feels like someone is growing up. Yeah, I'm going to take these two cards because they're the last cards coming out. You're going to make some sort of money. I'm talking to, if you are not a woman, like if you don't identify as a woman, then you are definitely the feminine energy surrounding you right now. That's why you're pulling in so much goodness. You brought balance to these energies within you between masculine and feminine, and the feminine has taken center stage. She's pulling in all the goodness right now. It's because you've taken care of her, because you've taken care of, I hate that it's her, I hate that I use that pronouns. Feminine energy is not her, it's violet colored, but whatever. You've taken care of that feminine energy within, because you've brought balance to her and the masculine energy. And now she's giving you the gifts back. This is the exchange I was talking about. Giving, taking, giving, taking. Sometimes it's hard to express that in language because it's more so color, it's feeling, it's something like that, right? But talking to someone like you makes me feel like you understand what I mean. Even if the words aren't chosen perfectly, it's also hard to precisely express that because it feels different for everyone, right? And I want to translate it in a way that makes it easier for you watching to understand. The high priestess is a guru. She's some sort of spiritual authority, especially when this is the divine feminine. So you've turned into a divine feminine. Again, your gender is irrelevant. You just understand the give and take of things, the energy surrounding you, within you. And right now you're operating from this divine feminine power. You will be pulling in even more, especially when it comes to happiness in general, but also just an actual sack of money, you know? I'll pull some cards from the archetype guidebook, so give me a second. I got the little pocket archetypes guidebook right here, and I shuffled the cards, so let's see what wants to come out. It always takes a while to read these. The healer, feminine energy. The healer has come out with the three-headed snake. That's interesting. So triple goddesses, the crone. I was going to say that, oh my God, I was going to say that earlier. And it also came out in a different reading that's when the thought popped up as well. The crone. So this is giving like developed feminine energy, experience. It's very mature energy, very grown. So you've grown in the past few developmental stages of your life is what I'm hearing. Let's get one more card, one more closing card before I start reading these to you. Those are two. I'm only going to take one. The Eternal Child. That's nice, isn't it? It's like the fool in the world. You are at the beginning and at the end. When it comes to your development, you have the wisdom of the crone and the curiosity and also wisdom of the Eternal Child. That is the best positioning you can find yourself in, especially when it comes to receiving and expansion. Let's read these cards. The three cards that came out, the Eternal Child, the Crone, as well as the Healer. These are all parts of yourselves. So you have a very strong relationship to yourself because you develop these different parts of yourselves. And let's read them. Let's start with the healer. Though some claim the work of the healer as their gift and name it as their dharma, the force of this archetype is within everyone. It is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central and eternal life force from which we so easily drift away. In Sanskrit, the word avidya means forgetting, and it is said that this is the source of all suffering and disease. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting, through the veils of ignorance and denial, to reveal the radiance that already exists. The healer approaches this in multiple ways, from multiple angles, knowing the cycle of healing is not linear, cyclical. It is a multi-layered and circuitous process, always leading back to its own origin, much like the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. So I don't have enough time to read the rest. Actually, let's do a part 2. Who the hell cares? Let's do a part 2. See you there.